finally delivers what we've all been waiting for next week, more so artistic twists involving Fake Dee bliss. Just when the Rebeccas are making plans to extend their family again, there's a massive shock in store as Cindy Watts arrives on the doorstep with a baby boy called Hugo, claiming that he belongs to evil imposter Andrea Summers and Toadie is the father. As Andrea is in a bad way and can't look after the little one, it turns out that she gave Hugo to Cindy before fleeing. How will Toadie and his wife Sonia cope as they're left holding the baby? Advertisement. Continue reading below. Digital Spy recently caught up with Eve Morey, who plays Sonia, for the latest gossip on Neighbours' most bonkers storyline. Were you excited when you found out that he'd be delving back into the Fake Dee storyline? No, I wasn't. Laughs. I feel like I still have a bit of post-traumatic stress from the first storyline, with a Skype reveal and Sonia's downhill spiral after that. It was 6 months of sustained, heavy storylines. So the mention of the name Andrea, even as Eve, is a big thing. They've always teased us about the story. But I didn't even think of the possibility that Andrea could get pregnant. But having said that, we've now got this beautiful baby, John, on set. So from the drama, there is that positive side where we get to have baby cuddles every other day. How does Sonia feel about the big baby bombshell? Sonia is devastated. Last time, she'd watched Toadie have sex with someone else, which was devastating and awful, but in a way, it's not as simple as it was last time. That means Sonia can't just wallow in her own issues because there's a life that's been made and needs to be looked after, but this time, there's a baby involved. Sonia's heart stops and she thinks, oh my gosh, but she would never shut out the baby or not be able to look after him. She sees the tragedy of it too, because there's a little boy whose mum has walked away. Sonia knows what it's like to do that to someone because of what she went through with her son Callum. So that's where it's really complex. Copyright Channel 5 advertisement. Continue reading below. Does part of them think it could be another of Fake Dee scams? I think initially they hope it is. But I think as soon as Sonia sees the child, deep down she knows that it's real. Andrea is low, but I don't know if she's low enough to involve a little baby like that. But also, Sonia would prepare herself for the worst because this kind of shit happens all the time in our street, so you know it's going to be bad. Laughs. If it wasn't true, that would also be even sadder because then there would be this little boy with no mum or dad. At least Toadie and Sonia can look after him. Are you surprised by how much the Fake Dee storyline has captured people's attention? Well, I think it's great drama because the stakes are so high on a number of levels. Each character within the story has their own journey and battle. It's the complexity that makes it more interesting. There's been growth, but there's also been backward steps. It's like Greek tragedy, which is what soaps should be. It's really rich in that way. It's so removed from reality, but you're watching real people play it out. I think for Sonia and Toadie prior to this, we'd been in the soap world, but we were the everyday people who you could relate to. Then in this storyline, we're in Soapsville. Would you like there to be a Fake Dee versus Sonia showdown? I think Sonia would have always imagined what she'd say to this woman if she ever saw her again. They have to find a way to move forward and work together. But now Hugo is here, it actually doesn't matter anymore. Having said that, if Andrea came back and said she wanted her son back and was taking him away again, that would be pretty interesting to play out. That would be Sonia's biggest fear, falling in love with this child and then having this woman come in and ruin it again. Copyright Channel 5. Do you think the Dee we saw on a park bench with a mystery man last year could be the real one? I think anything can happen in this world. It totally could be. We've had Fake Dee, they think it's all over, and then there's real Dee. That's the missing thing. I don't know myself. I think there's every chance it could be. I go into the producer's office and say, but is that the real Dee? They say, we don't know. But maybe it's not. So I think it'd be great to have that played out. It could be. I think it's what people want to see. How was it to say goodbye to Carla Bonner, Steph Scully, recently? It was really sad. I'm happy for the character, though. I really miss her. I remember filming those scenes where Steph was reunited with her 2 boys, and I was crying as Sonia and crying as Eve. Knowing the battle the character had gone through to get to that point. I was happy for Steph to have that happy ending, but as Eve, I was sad to see her go. In real life, you've become a mum to your second daughter. It's amazing how, second time around, we can enjoy it a lot more. How's it all going? It's been awesome. We don't have to worry about not doing it right because we know it'll be fine. There's less stress because you've been through it before, so that's been really nice. I've also had more time off with the girls and have been able to be at home a bit more, which has been great. Neighbours airs weekdays at 1:45 p.m. and 5:30 p.m. on Channel 5. Read more news, spoilers and gossip on our Neighbours homepage. Want up-to-the-minute soaps news, spoilers and gossip on your social feeds? Just hit like on our Digital Spy Soaps Facebook page and follow on our @SoapsCook Twitter account.